off. Microphone is on. Hello, hello. Here we go. So, for my lovely Xbox streamers out there, I really do wish you the best when it comes to dealing with Twitch now. Yay! So, I may or may not know the answer to that, llama. Okay, so let me make sure this screen here doesn't time me out. So before, you would open up the Twitch app and tab over to broadcast. And from that screen, you will have all your bottom, if I remember right here, bottom left is your title, etc. On the right side will be your party adjustments, where you're broadcasting through, etc., etc. So, after now, Xbox users, you click the Xbox button and you gotta tab over to captures and share. And then you gotta tab down to live streaming. And then I can click manage stream, which is what I'm doing currently. I now have the option to stop live stream, to pause live stream, which is, I like that. That's cool because that wasn't an option before. And then I have a stream name, but the microphone you could turn on and off, which would explain why you didn't get my normal hello, hello, welcome in, because you couldn't hear me. And then if you got a webcam or a connect, etc. option, and then you can click more options, which will come back to party auto, off, game volume, microphone, etc., etc. All in those tabs now. The party is off. Are you coming through? I'm kind of curious now if that'll actually work. Wait, you got a pop-up saying that I'm streaming. That's new. That makes me wonder, did that get sent out to everyone in my friends list or just those that are in the party? It would pop up. Do you want to include your chat or something like that? I think is what it... Oh, maybe because I didn't activate it? Has it been a year? Well, llama, only way to know is to do it. The downfall is to me tabbing is that, am I gonna get the couch potatoes? No, not yet. Okay, I will activate party auto in 3, 2, 1. Party auto has activated. I did get a pop-up. I got a pop-up saying something, but it went so quick. So your pop-up was probably asking for permission.
Yep, now it is. Hey, look, I come through now.
And you come through really nice and clear.
Actually, yeah. But yeah, it
You're not
gave
a
me the
whisper.
option to include my chat there.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the llama. That's more of a sheep, but we'll let it slide.
In all honesty, I've never actually heard a llama make sounds.
You know what? I don't
You
think
haven't
I've
either.
ever really either. I just know they spit.
Yeah.
That's funny. But
So-
I had to. So normally, for Xbox users, you go to your broadcast Twitch app, which you will need to relink. Okay, and then it will tell you, oh, you need to do it this way. So you go and do that way, which you will have to also rescan and link again. But this time, instead of it autofilling, you have to type in the code. And then you gotta just sit there and hope that it goes. Because I had to back it up a couple times to get it to register. So.
And hopefully next time you go to broadcast, it doesn't make you go through all that stuff again.
Yeah, I hope not. I do have it set to remember me for 30 days, but. Yeah. 3 hours later, we are finally hitting that play button. We are heading into southern Elsewhere. Well, that is where I'm heading. I don't know where Mama is currently at. Oh my goodness.
I'm in Barton.
You're where?
I'm in Bardenfeld because I don't have access to.
Ah. I guess I probably should have figured out like what character you were gonna play on, etc.
I'm on my healer.
What level?
39.
Ooh, and I have a crate. Crate. Which I think is actually going on. I don't know if drops are actually enabled or not on my stream.
Oh, well, it said
It should
it
be
was
because
when
my accounts are connected.
I had the little
you-
pop-up when I loaded up your stream on my phone.
Oh, so you only have to like watch for like what, 30 minutes and you get a crate with goodies. It's a little random.
That I couldn't tell you because
Yep, it's those just your basic crates that you open and it gives you like 5 items out of it, which is basically what you get doing your daily logins. Normally is what that is. Okay, I have no clue what I was currently working on. I just know I'm on my necromancer.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, llama. If you ain't a coughing, he'd be a burping. Let's see. I have to travel all the way over here. I'm gonna be going. Did you want to party and queue
I was just
for
gonna ask you if you
dungeons
wanted
while we were
dungeons.
questing? Or I can leave this area and we can go and meet in an area and quest together. We could do that as well. Or
Well,
just do our
the
own little thing and just
only
work
issue
on.
with that is that
I'm a
there's no
speed
real
runner.
way to sync up quests because I've done so many quests all over the place. You've done so many different quests all over the place that really,
So there's not an
unless
area that you haven't been to on that character.
that I know that I can get to right now, I couldn't tell you. I don't have access to any of the DLC stuff, so.
You hear dogs barking, it's my neighbors yippy yappers. Which is funny because they like live down the hallway. They got like a zoo and they just calm loud. If you are on Xbox, we have a guild. The information is in my About section. You're more than welcome to join it if you'd like. Gotta click on all these buttons here. Invite this Fruit Loop to group. Wait, did you send me an invite at the same time?
You are taking too long. I'm burning 150%. Scroll.
Or you run a scroll? I think I am also running a scroll. Not as good as yours. I got 33 minutes on mine. Get these going. We'll probably get insta-queued. Ooh,
Hopefully.
not lucky today. And then I got my broadcast bar right in the middle of the screen. That needs... I think I say this maybe, if not every screen. That needs to be moved to the top right corner, because a lot of games have that compass in the middle. And that's like exactly where that bar goes.
To be
So,
fair,
like,
you only say it when you're playing a game that has a compass in the middle.
True. Sea of Thieves, this game.
Sea of Thieves doesn't have a compass in the middle. You have to flip out your compass in Sea of Thieves.
I thought it did.
No. You gotta open up your radio wheel and open up your compass. The sad thing
The
is,
sad thing is that I don't... We played that not that long ago, too.
it wasn't too terribly long ago that we played it last.
I gotta deposit all these recipes into my bank here.
It'd be so much easier if it did have a compass in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, come on, you're the one that's always captaining the ship, and the compass is right there to the right-hand side of the ship wheel.
Maybe that's why I just automatically just thought it was across the top.
Because you always gotta be like looking at the compass.
Because I'm like always looking at it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I
Long way
completely
to run.
understand what you were trying to say, but it's like, wait a minute, see it because, like,
Ran into a dead end.
your Fortnites, your Call of
Maybe I was thinking
Duties,
Fortnite.
your Tom Clancy games.
You ever try?
A lot of games do have that compass up there, but
Be selling all of our stuff here. times will I have to look at the map just to get out of this town? Hmm? Any guesses? A lot. Some of these little towns can be like really confusing. Because they'll have like the multiple layers and then you're just like trying to find the quest giver. And on the compass, like if you're close enough, it'll tell you. Like this one it'll say above. But you think we already know that it's clear out here, nowhere near me currently. So I got like a long way to travel. But when you're in a town and they're like, oh, it's above, or it's below, and you gotta like figure out how to get to it.
People don't.
Drop some speed, even though that's not gonna be enough speed to be quicker than me running. On foot I go. It's enough order. I gotta collect it all. I see it. Unless I'm in dungeons. Like if I'm in a grouped up public, well not public, but because public dungeons I can just slack around and gather and kill things on my own. But if I'm like the queue dungeon finder, I try not to stop and loot stuff because you don't really have time to do that. Especially depending on the group. Some groups are like awesome. You get some like really good groups. Other groups you join and they're already like halfway through and you're just like, thanks for waiting for me to load in.
You're like,
And
I
you're, like,
barely got to load it
constantly-
up.
And you're just constantly trying to just keep up with them and they're just constantly leaving you behind. It pisses me off. Especially there's this one dungeon. I can't think of the name of it. It has like the big praying mantis thingies in it. The thingies in it. That I don't know how they cut through, because when you cut through, well, when I try to cut through, I always end up into the water ravine, and I don't know how to get the fuck out of that water ravine. So they're already like at the end boss, while I'm like swimming around trying to find my exit, because I should have just stayed on the path and just dragged everything with me that they decided that they would skip anyways. Yeah, that dungeon. I hate it. Because that's the one that it seems like everyone just power runs through it every time. Or like you'll come into a dungeon that you haven't been in yet and you want to like pick up the mission that's in there to get more XP. But they're already like leaving you behind, so you're just like, oh, well, I guess I won't be doing that, because by the time I get to where I need to be, yeah.
Yeah, that's that one dungeon with those one things in it. Come on, everybody knows that dungeon.
You know what one. You know it, right?
I really don't, because I always seem to get stuck in that frozen one with spiders. Or, like, the very first dungeon that we ever got queued in, the burning inside the tree, run down inside the tree type of, that one. Those are like two that I always do. Occasionally I get thrown into the pirate one. I call it the pirate one. Storm the beach. You out there running around, playing around with dragons.
Oh, I'm out in Elf.
I know where you're at. With the dragon. Found that. I'm just saying, sheesh, you all out there playing with the dragon. I want to play with the dragon.
Yeah, never.
I can't.
Ooh,
I
I'm
can't
gonna
get out
die.
there.
This is freezing winds is what. I think it's kind of cool that there's like different dragons out here. And each dragons have their own like little whatever.
They each have like different effects.
Yeah, so this one's an ice storm.
I don't like the ice one.
Yeah,
Because those freezing winds seem to like...
I don't really like that one either.
Those freezing winds, they like have a big area that they affect, and they... Oh, you
He
know.
looks really nice though. You just try to stay range out of the red circle. Usually how I try to stay alive. Or I usually walk into red circle. And I don't really like have a heal, but I do have a heal. It's a really unique heal from like how I've come to kind of realize how it works is there's bodies. When you kill things and it like leaves a little blue beam on it, so when you utilize that ability, it takes their life. Thing is what it seems like it does.
You're a necro, it's a life steal.
From the dead.
Yeah.
But when there's not bodies,
you're stealing
and
their
stuff
life,
like that,
life
I just
essence.
die. No, I die. Circling. No, he actually reset. Wait. What happened? We have him down pretty far, no? From his health to just reset like that? Going freezing winds like killed everyone. Then like reset it. I'm not having luck here. I'm gonna bail on this. Look, bye, have fun. And I'm going to. I gotta go through here. Murder me again. All the way up and around. Goodbye, the lovely loot that I probably could have gotten off of there. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't. Like, I think I had enough soul shards. I probably could have, like, kicked around and died a lot more and stuff, but, like, I really don't have that many on me. I still personally think if you are physically at the Wayshire and you click use, that you should have a discount price to fast travel.
It's through.
Oh, I was like, I really don't know what I'm doing on my necro. I do get a lot though. I should probably like go out to High Isles and get my healer companion to have with this companion, because that's how much I die. And that's pretty sad.
It's through.
Yeah.
The other thing you can do is like twist my arm and they get SO plus so I can get over to where you're at. Follow you around and heal you.
Oh, that's too funny.
I'm just saying. Because I'm on my healer. I saw you were sitting there fighting dragons, like, I don't want to fight dragons.
I'm kinda tempted to just put it out of its misery.
But out of his misery.
One of the deer just was stuck in the wall.
Hmm.
There is, yes.
What am I going to tell my uncle?
Detour!
Moon sugar, his guard. Mother told me this. You know, we were our camp isn't far from here. I worked up the courage to write.
But I feel like I'm closer to the one that I was currently just going to. I guess we'll just backtrack. Then that way when we get up here and do this one, we can venture up to the little town here and do all those ones, so I were right there. That'd be the smart way to go about that. We're still in queue. Oh, that's just the bird's butt. I was like, what the hell? But I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about the Necro. Like,
I don't blame you. I was kind of like, eh.
she's not bad, but I'm just like, at the same time.
What level is your necro?
She's like 22, almost 23.
I think my necro's like 9. I was gonna say maybe once I get her up 30.
This is where it happened. One moment I was spending a nice evening with Maisie.
Just
and
get
Biggs.
like a little
The next, those
further
testless
along in it all
bastards were upon us.
before I like really give up.
This is where it happened. I'm not an expert.
Just
You
keep
want an Necro?
trying, like, you know.
But
Maybe we'll get better. Maybe we'll get better.
and maybe it'll get worse, but yeah.
We'll come back tomorrow. Maybe it'll be better.
Exactly.
You found my dagger.
3
My
months
brother
later,
Alfred
you're
gave it
max
to me
level.
before I
You're
left
like,
Rothgar.
I'm still not sure. Maybe tomorrow.
That sound. Did you hear that?
That's like Beelan. I'm making her my main, so I send like all the recipes and stuff that I pick up to the bank,
What is it?
and then I
Winks?
log on to her.
What are you trying to tell us?
She's an archer. She's like nothing but archer. So she's kind of like shitty.
Winks,
Because
can you
she's
take us to
nothing but
Maisie?
an archer.
Woohoo! Look at Winks
Oh,
go!
do I have to
Follow
follow?
that
Okay, I
cat.
just have to follow. I don't have to chase. But, and then I made a Dragon Knight, which is already 50. And I got so used to playing the Dragon Knight, which is really nice. And I think that's Llama's main. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's lots of damage. Really nice. And then I switched over to Beelan. And it's like, I didn't forget how to play her, but it felt foreign at the same time because I'm just kind of like, eh. But I already deemed her as my main and I send everything to her. And she's the one that has like the highest like crafting skills and stuff. Because I don't really do anything with my other characters skill-wise. Like crafting skill-wise. So yeah, so that's why I send everything to her, and then if she already knows the recipe or whatever. Hey UJ, welcome in. How are you today? I'm doing well, thank you. I'll just stick it into the guild bank, so when we get like 50 members in the guild bank, it'll open up and stuff to where like they can see that and we'll be able to utilize that a lot more. So if they have a recipe that they don't know and it's in the bank, they can be like, hey, can I have that? I'll be like, yeah, sure. You used to play? Nice. The funny thing is that I used to play this like a long time ago. Because my original was Zealand, which is also a warden as Beelan. But then another game came along. You know how it goes. Us gamers just constantly playing games. Ooh, this one looks nice. Let's play
Smugglers.
that one.
You did it,
And
Winks.
another one.
Good kid.
Speaking of which,
I knew Winks could do it. Winks has
Of
never
other
failed.
games.
I can't tell you how.
and used to play long time ago.
That I used to play?
No, I'm just in general of playing games, of switching games and playing games long time ago. Last night I put in a ticket to the GM
Oh, yeah.
of World of
It's all
Warcraft.
Yuji's fault.
So now I gotta provide them with a bunch of information to
I only
basically
installed that
verify.
last night.
Well, I got a response back from the GMs about my ticket.
Oh, so you actually got, okay.
So they're like, yeah,
I'm gonna need to die. Let's
basically we
find
need
out.
you to provide us with a bunch of information, basically verify that yes, you're the owner of the account.
You are not the owner. Vacate the premises.
Which I was looking at their list of stuff of different stuff that they wanted me to provide, and I'm like,
So do you have to like provide everything, or just what you can?
basically just what I can.
Oh, so that's a good thing then.
And I'm looking at like all the different stuff they're talking about. I'm like, it's been over 4 years since the last time I even logged on, let alone really played this game. I don't. It's like they're like any like I verified any like purchase IDs of any digital content I'm like, how am I gonna have that without accessing my account? They're like, oh, you can look at your bank statements. I'm sitting here thinking, like, it's been over 4 years. Not like my bank statement's going to show transaction from like
What?
4 or 5 years ago. Well, they're saying like there's like suppose like when you go check your online banking, it'll have like
If you aren't
a transaction ID
this
for
one would
the
appreciate
specific
being
place
set
that you
free.
bought it.
Okay, well, depending on, I'm assuming that depends on if you had a membership to it or not, right?
It doesn't matter if you purchase
Macy does not
something.
know what these
If you
bastards did
purchase
with our
any
moon
like
sugar. Maybe you could
you know
go
how you
around
can
while this one
purchase
checks on
Gotcha.
the
like
chat.
the pets or
Game content.
even game content, your bank, because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna use your bank card. I don't. I would go and get like the
Gift cards.
gift cards and stuff and use that way, so it wouldn't be linked with my bank account. But there's like a transaction ID on
I would
there.
recommend
that,
doing that with anything and everything if you're able to.
well, yeah,
You know,
that's
there's gonna always be one of those assholes out there that's gonna come shit on your parade and hack your stuff, and then, yeah.
But it's like I'm like, okay, well, first off, I'm not gonna have any form of transaction IDs. Even if I look at like bank stuff, I'm not gonna have any bank statements. Years ago, 5 years ago, whenever the last time it is I purchased them. So there's like a few things that I saw that I'm like, okay, I can provide that.
I could provide my name and maybe my address, depending on how many times I moved before then.
Well, yeah, it's like I don't know if I've ever really changed my address on my my BattleNet stuff. Even when I
Dude,
did,
that reminds me, maybe I should. Like, yikes. But then they're gonna be like, oh, well, is this really you? Now you gotta provide this, this, and this, and I'll just be like, oh, that's a rabbit hole I shouldn't have even touched.
Exactly, and that's kind of like where I'm at. I'm like, well, I
Video call me, I could show you my ID with my name, but I don't think that would help me either because I think I have a different last name on that account.
well, you have access to your account. You can always go change all that information.
I'm just saying, like...
I can't remember if I actually ever did like race
I want to take the money.
changes or whatever. Like done any character change stuff with them? Any of them?
I think you have.
I want to say I have, but
We
I
played
don't.
WoW before together.
Without
And
looking at
we
my.
used to be Alliance, and then we switched to Horde, and I think you took one of your alliances.
Without looking at my actual lists of characters, I could tell you which ones I did or didn't do. And which I get. They're wanting you to, prove your identity because so only somebody who actually owns this account would know at least some of this
Well, then
information
be like,
without actually
I know
looking
my
at the list.
character names.
Well, yeah, and that was part of it. I'm like, I can go through at least a half a dozen of my character names, races, genders, and classes. One of the questions
I'd
was
be able
like,
to do that too, but I wouldn't be able to remember how the fuck I spelled half of their names.
oh, I, when it comes to fantasy games, I more or less have a general outline of characters and names with the different classes. Depending on the classes, I kind of have a set go-to name for a few of them. But like one of the questions was,
Maisie! Winks and I were so worried.
kind of give a rough estimate
I
of
see you met our friend.
with a date of
This one is pleased to
oldest
see you
character.
as well.
That accounts for. Then I owe you.
I mean, like, well,
Don't be
technically that
silly.
wouldn't even be in your
We
server
must hurry
because
to
technically
Sunchild.
that character was created in beta.
Damn. How old are you? No, just kidding.
Me, old. But so yeah, it's like technically that character was
This little
created
piggy over here will probably kill me.
in beta. So you want like launch date? But then again, I don't know if I had ever like deleted her over the years. I want to say that I never deleted that first character and remade that first character.
Oh wow.
Like I have some of my other characters. But it's like my first 2 characters that I ever created, I could
You're gonna die.
tell you their names, their race, and their class. When specifically I created them, I couldn't exactly tell you. But yeah, the first 2 characters were a druid and a rogue.
I honestly don't know. I think I probably did a hunter or an archer. Because yeah, that's always my go-to.
A hunter?
Archer, bow.
A hunter? If I remember right, because like you said, we used to play WoW together. I think we had like multiple on the server.
Okay,
How'd
maybe
you-
not that aggressive.
No,
but
you did. I remember you had multiple hunters on the same server.
lies. I don't know what you're talking about.
You denied it because it's true.
That's like me having 2 wardens on this game. Exactly the same.
And you just
Only
proved
difference-
my point.
Only difference is because Zeatlin was my first,
And when you came back to the
main
game,
character.
you couldn't remember
And
how to
then
play
I,
it,
like-
probably, right?
exactly, and then that's why I made the other one. But I went like full archer, and then Zeatlin is 2-handed / bow. But originally, I want to say Zeatlin, this still pisses me off. So with Zealand, I had a gift. It was gifted. The vampire skill. That means that it was actually paid for. Gifted. And I ended up going to reset my points. Which you can do at the armory at the base house.
Gotta reset your vampirism.
And it took away my shit. And it was a level 10. And yeah, I'm still pissed about that. Damn, I just got. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Like some of these characters, I'm just like, yeah. It's kind of like the healer. Because I got a healer, but I'm not really feeling it because I also die a lot with that healer. And I kind of feel like, well, maybe I should make her like a DPS until she's like a higher level and then switch her to where she could like take more, you know, without just, you're dead. Oh, you're a healer, but you can't keep yourself alive because you suck. You're dead.
We re-queue. We've been in queue for like 30
I know,
minutes.
we've been in queue forever. Forever.
Forever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever, ever.
Quest you were over there. Dude, it's wanting me to backtrack clear over here when originally I was going this direction up here. But now I'm just basically going back to the I'm just a little annoyed about that because, like, I remember putting time into, like, leveling one of my characters up to, like, 100 and something. And now, with everything squished back to, like, 50?
It's actually 70 now after the last expansion.
So...
But they squished down to 60, and the most recent expansion back in November, the
highest character I now have is like a 45, which irritates me because it's like, why the fuck are you 45 and not 50?
Because
you jipped me 5 levels.
No, not really. Your highest character was 110, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Level cap got increased to 120 after you quit playing, so that's where they're squishing.
Was it 110? Because I want to say it was higher than that. I feel like it was 120, but I don't know.
120 came out in the expansion after I quit playing.
So then, yeah.
And if I remember right, you quit playing like an expansion before me.
Yeah, because I went and played D3 or D whatever.
Diablo.
Yeah.
So.
Which now is actually on Xbox. I got that on Xbox as well. So that's always a fun game.
Were you going to re-queue us?
No, because I was debating on switching and going to my other character. Because I have the crate that I gotta open, which I kind of prefer to do it on Beelan just in case you get some good stuff. It's on her and not someone else. Because some things will get character bound and stuff, so you can't switch stuff around. But yeah, that's cute. I don't know. Normally, we get like insta-cute and stuff. I also was thinking with her going and getting a companion. As for maybe I'll do my lightning chick because she's probably a lot more leveled up and whatnot, and that'll give another more DPS power. It won't like heal me, but maybe it'll like keep stuff off of me, since it seems like the companions act as like a tank and they take your aggro no matter what they are. Which isn't a bad thing, but it can get annoying because you gotta like chase after it to kill it while it's going after your companion. I also slack, because I'll get them to like level 50, and then I'll put champion points into them, and then gear-wise and stuff, I kind of slack on doing. I know on Beelan, I was trying to do some dungeons, some veteran dungeons with her. But when you manually queue for a dungeon that you need gear from, you'll be sitting in queue for hours. Like, it's ridiculous. And then you got that 50-50 chance that it's gonna either be a good group, a group that rushes through things and doesn't give a 2 cent shit, or I had one group saying that I didn't have gear. Remember that? I think I mentioned it.
They're like, no shit, that's
currently
why
on.
I'm in
And
here
it's like-
to get the gear.
Like, I have my starting gear. I got half of what I need. Like, what the hell? You think I just sit in queue for hours? Like, what? Or you get, which, the groups where they have to be in a group with other people, because you try to kick them and they won't get voted to be kicked out. But they're not even in the dungeon half the time. They'll be like off doing whatever the fuck they're doing. And you're just like, dude, we can't do this dungeon unless you come to the dungeon and help.
Like, you're the fucking healer, dipshit. Get
Or
your
you're
ass
the
in
tank.
here.
Like, yeah, it's normally the tank or the healer.
Well,
This one has many accounts.
tank's not as necessarily necessary. I swear, the tank's not as necessary
No, yeah, tank
as
is,
the healer is,
it
especially
is,
like
yeah.
when you and I run and I'm on my Dragon Knight.
Or I got my Warden Bear.
Or I'm like the healer.
Lots of recipes that we don't know yet. Love it. That one's already known. Already known. Don't know that one. So out of all those ones, there's 2 that I remember. So turn around and
This one has many accounts to
put those into the guild bank, where I also put companion items. I don't know if you had an option to look at those yet.
Fortune favor you, my friend.
Dun,
Your rewards are ready.
give me some goodies.
There are no crates remaining. Purchase more if you wish to try your luck
3 mimic
again.
stones and some lethal potions. Yeah, it's not bad.
Farewell, my good friend.
I find it kind of funny because it is bound, but it's not character bound.
That just means it's bound to your account.
But what doesn't make sense to me is that it's a material. There's 26 in the craft bag. There's 3 in my position right now. But is it because they just got a little crown symbol next to it, which makes it not an actual material that goes into the craft bag? Like if it was just a plain mimic stone, would have just gone to the craft bag, but since it's a crown mimic stone, it
Yeah.
doesn't go to the craft bag. And I don't have a house here.
With that one, I would just put it in the bank, personally.
Yeah, I put those into my inn storage. And then I leave the bank slots open as much as I can. That way, like when I don't have a current membership, I can put all my crafting shit in there. Or I just gather as much crafting. And then that way it gives me slots to put all that in. And I also put like the XP scrolls into the bank, so that way it doesn't matter what character I'm on, I'm able to go grab one from the bank if I need to.
When you can.
When I can?
Some of the XP scrolls are character bound.
Yeah, gotcha. I was like, what do you mean when I can? I can always go to the bank.
Yeah, but you just can't always do them on different.
That's why I was confused. I was like, wait, what?
Because
Like, the next reward is for crown experience scrolls, so.
the other is like the other day when like the daily reward was the research. I didn't notice that was character bound.
See, some of them are and some of them aren't. That's what doesn't make sense. Like, because some of those I also have in the chest, but some of them I don't.
Yes, but the character that I actually not my craft. So it's absolute worthless.
Oh, so you collected it on someone.
Yep.
Damn. But like, well, that's when you log in and you see what it is, and you're like, oh, well, that's better on someone else,
Yeah,
and you log
and
back
that
out and click.
little tiny stuff is don't see that. I'm like, cool. I want to grab my stuff and go.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we got Faith Etta here, which is my healer. She's one that I'm just kind of like, I don't know what I want to do in you. It's horrible. I haven't really done anything with a Nightblade. Have you done anything with a Nightblade?
And I played like level 9.
9?
I created one and I was like, oh cool, road. I always like road. I really couldn't get the feel for it quite so well. And of course this is after getting bit, so.
Is that
But
for
it's-
what?
Getting bit, but it's at such a low level that it takes 10 years to get the vampirism up enough to where I can actually fight other people.
Oh, that's the one that I bit you
Yeah.
before I ended up fucking up on my shit. Yeah, I still, yeah.
Because at that time I only had 2 characters and I didn't really want the vampirism on my my Dragon Knight so much. So what character? Hello? Excuse you?
Can you not hear me?
I asked you what character are you on?
I'm on my Dragon Knight.
Okay, I was just asking. The last thing I heard you talk about was your healer that you didn't know what to
Like-
do with.
Yeah, I think she's set up to where I could make her a tank and stuff, but I don't know. I'd have to like look into bills and be like,
Supposedly you can spec out any class super
correct.
heal, tank, or DP.
Okay,
Which
now that I'm on my
I really don't get
awesome
how you
character
can
here.
do that with a passive
Insta
type.
Q, see? We didn't get insta Qs because you're a healer. We got insta Qs because I'm epic.
Okay.
I don't remember this one. Selena's Web. So this may be a new dungeon.
I understand
Yeah,
your
there's
concerns.
even a quest.
Think of the potential rewards. These woods have long been rumored to house a powerful forest spirit.
I thought this dude had a quest symbol above his head. Or is it because they fucking ran off, starting shit, and it disappeared? I don't know.
I agree with the apprentice. How are
Or
we
is it
to get
because they're
past
blah
these
blah
bars
blah?
if they try to stop
There's a
us?
back here.
We have visitors, it seems. Perhaps they can be of assistance.
Ah,
What a time.
it is a quest.
I
See?
a mage's
Oh no, Llama has left the party. I think they already like killed things, so I don't even know. Yeah, cause like what I need for this mission is right here, and they already like killed everything right here. Which makes that useless. You got DC'd. Gotcha. That makes sense. So, me picking up that mission with my I'm trying to catch up. It's one of those groups where you just gotta keep going and going. Are they cutting through? Did they actually like drop off here and die? No, there's water. You'll be getting an invite to my guild.
May have taken their lives, but Longclaw's daughters are not gone. So may you bless them with her gift, the gift of spirit life. See their hearts begin anew.
They don't have a healer?
I
Oh, because you are the healer. It still shows that you're but I don't know.
just got back. So yeah, like Xbox. Well, not the Xbox itself, but like I got disconnected from Live, so I got like party and yeah.
There you are. We've made progress.
Oh, well, I could talk to this
That
person,
boss-
so maybe it updated.
I know enough not to under.
Like the gold. I can always just, like, you're able to pick up gold. Like, I don't know, it doesn't really seem like you get much gold off of the enemies. They kill. stuff, make money. But even some of that stuff, it's a hit and miss. Also,
What would be nice if I knew where the fuck I'm supposed to go.
Through there, the doorway.
keep looking at the map.
That doesn't help.
And then still wander around lost.
Fascinating in here. It's some magic.
This magic
gotta wait
is
for your,
incredibly
like,
potent. We may need to
people.
combine our efforts to open this door.
Yeah, because I gotta talk to this person.
I have a bad
And they already like took off. See, they're already like all the way
can still
down
turn
around the
back.
bend. And
We
I'm
have our
waiting
lives
for
to
this
think about.
NPC to shut the fuck up.
Nonsense, Draval.
So I could talk to them.
Think of all the terrifyingly beautiful things we've seen here. I could release an entire codex from today's findings alone.
To continue
This area is...
my mission here. Okay, so now they're down where I need to be for the next part of the mission. And by the time I get to them, I feel bad because Llama's like even more farther behind. That's due to like,
No, that's due to everybody just fucking
well, I gotta keep up because they're killing.
No, I get what you gotta do.
You're behind. This, yeah, it's just
She's slaughtering
that's also
quickly.
260.
Return to the barrier.
So this is still okay. No, it just updated. So we're coming back towards you. Flipping around and going back the way that we just came. Oh my gosh. That's what sucks. So like especially when you've been in a dungeon that you've never been in and you got runners. I call them runners because that's all they do is just run, kill, run. So you're constantly looking at the map, like trying to stay with them. I think we're all here now. Yeah. No, you're still behind. I would have sworn.
No, the other DPS asshole is not here.
I don't know what they're doing. It's just... the thing. Oh, this NPC is ready to be spoken to. We
Made
like
it
that.
back.
Sometimes they're
Served.
they just
I
don't shut
won't be...
up.
Yeah, I got
could
screwed
not
out of the
risk
quest
telling
as
them
well.
the truth. Then ours.
Yeah, like I almost got screwed too because everyone took off and the. I'm assuming we go through here. That's not where it went. Because the NPC we kept talking and it wasn't showing just to give the quest. So you're standing there and everyone just ups. Talk to my hand. Hello, hand. Hi, how are you? Great. Yourself? Fantastic. This is where I'm like, Fuck you all, I'm cool with the son of a bitch.
Oh,
we know you can do it. Now everyone's gonna up and bell. Oh yeah, we got a trophy.
So nice to see you again, my dear.
Are we able to
Your secrets
talk
belong
to
to
the
me
quest giver?
now.
No, because
Even in death,
it
you will
shows
help me in so
here, but
very
he's
many
not
ways.
Treasonous as your scent is foul. We had an agreement.
You made a deal with the guild, not with
but
me.
everyone's gonna start
Your
leaving,
soul will make
which
me one of the
also
most powerful
screws you
mages
when
in
you
the
pick
guild.
up the missions in these.
Because
You gotta have so many people in here.
This.
I have done nothing to your kind, and yet you come into my home, kill my thrall. You had best live the rest of your life looking over your shoulder. My kind have ways of returning to finish our business.
We shall see, my pet.
No! No!
Is it because she's talking?
Mm-hmm.
Celine's soul is... The knowledge we will obtain from the soul of this creature will be immensely beneficial. You are an... Study it. You are an... Study it. You are an... Study it, of course.
Back away. There. And this whole time you probably thought we were getting insecure because you were the healer. It's too funny. It is kind of funny that the second that I switched over and queued, it was instant.
Well, it would have been instant if you had unqueued and requeued, like I had mentioned. But we'll go with version.
Okay, nothing to get spicy about. Let's see. I don't even think I even got anything new out of all of that.
Magic Cat, ready for business.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I can utilize gear-wise. Well, that's something. Supposedly, I have a 5-set item on me. It gives me a bunch of perks and whatnot. Dang. So if I was to switch out, I would be knocking that down. But I get more stamina. That's always the question. Do you go for more stamina? why stay with the set until something better comes along? Because I'm still getting stamina and crit. I just lost 111 weapon damage and 200. Oh my gosh. 2,629 crit rating. And like, major, whatever. I'll see. I think I'll just stick with this.
Are you done with the quest?
In here?
Yes. Did you turn it in?
Yes.
Fucking leave.
Yeah, we can leave. Are we still a group of people? We are. And we're loading. Switched out the right ones here. I think that was even. Technically, everything is basically part of a set, but I have a lot of set. Easy.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Can you not hear me?
Oh, that's fuck. No, it's not that. I couldn't hear either of us on your stream, but my this stream is like way behind.
Was it delayed?
Yeah. As
It's
compared to
weird
what I
because
was hearing in
sometimes
my
it
ear.
doesn't be delayed and sometimes it does be. It's always a hit and miss.
Well, I heard
This is the spot, but no Emmerich. That
you
man
come
isn't
through on that,
human.
and that's when I said hello again, and I was like, okay, I was sitting
You there?
cursing,
I'm
like,
begging
okay,
you.
I'm not coming through
It was
again.
a shipwreck. The
I wonder
others
with
need
all
help.
that mishap if, like,
3 hours later,
if
you
it
come
had
through. No.
if it had switched to your settings because of me going out of the group and coming back in, but when I came back in the group, I went in there and I checked mark on it to include me and whatnot, but
I think it'll, yeah, continue to include until I turn that off.
Well, yeah, but everything's kind of being weird at the moment, so with the way it's all been
It is kind of weird that
reset
it
up.
did boot you. Well, I guess technically that was.
That was
Oh, no, it
Xbox
was
Live.
the game.
No, it was Xbox Live disconnect. So with losing Xbox Live, I lost the connection to the game, which would boot me from along with party chat. But then,
You know,
like after
I am a little
15
curious.
seconds, my voice finally. Oh, okay, there it is.
Because now there's an option to pause the stream.
Wonder what it
So-
does if it puts the couch potatoes up.
If it puts up a screen like "Be right back," or if it does the couch potatoes,
I doubt it'll do
or
a "Be right back"
But
screen unless they change
I
their.
also don't want to touch it either.
But there's only
But I
one
am a
way to
little
find
curious.
out. Is this?
So towards the end of the stream, we'll fuck with that and see what it does. But it is kind of curious, because it's like, that'd be kind of cool if they did do an option like that and had like just a Twitch preset of "Be right back" instead of like just a pause. Like if later on they add like a "Be right back," or you know, like to where you can click the home button, tab over, and be like, and then click on it, and it'll just be a preset Twitch "Be right back" for those like me who don't have access to OBS and stuff, or don't want to put the money into running it through a different streaming service and whatnots like that. Did you want to run more dungeons, or
Whatever we're gonna do it, unless you're just gonna go do your solo stuff. Play do it without being in a group.
it doesn't matter. Link. Because we can queue and I can run in here and see how far I can get, or we'll queue and sit in queue and
I don't know. I don't know
pops when it
what it is you're
pops,
trying
or-
to do. So
Well, currently my mission takes me into a mini dungeon, basically, into a delve. So if we queue for a dungeon, it's gonna like reset me back to the beginning. That's not just gonna like spawn me back to where I spawned out.
that's fine. You can go ahead and do what you need to do. I've got to go
But I can
into
also-
a mine myself anyway. So
Oh, you gotta go in 2-1-2. Okay, so here. Okay, I get. It's a multiplayer game, but it kind of irritates me when you go to like, I don't know, go to mine something, but there's other people around you and they click on it like seconds before you and they get it and you get screwed.
that's how World of Warcraft used to be.
Well,
Used to
like
be-
I
it
get
used
it,
to be
like I
first
get
come-
it.
First come, first serve.
I wish it wasn't like that though, because it's like, you know.
It took Blizzard years to implement it that way, to where it wasn't into World of Warcraft, where each person was able to tap it. But also, I do remember as well in that
Oh, I see these like random flowers thing. Can I pick that? But I can't.
you like in World of Warcraft, you actually repeatedly keep
Yeah, you could,
tapping
like,
on it.
stand right there and farm it, yeah.
Well, not that, but you to get everything out of the resource deposit, you would have to hit it multiple times.
Like you're actually mining it. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, no, you like click on it and you do like one round. Click on it again, you get a second round of stuff. You click on it again, you get like a third round of stuff from it. To where, if I remember right, they changed it to where you just hit it once, basically get everything out of it. At one, kind of like you do here.
Isn't bad either.
Well, yeah, but the way it used to be, where it was like hit it once and then hit it, be able to hit it again. Like if you're running around, say running around with a friend and you're trying to, at least one of you is trying to like level up your mining skill and whatnot.
Opinion on things.
Hey, you.
Like, so I would like walk up over to it and tap it, and then
Stay back.
you could walk up to it the second time and tap it again, so you could
I've got to get out of
get it to count towards your skill
right now.
level in it.
Anyone still alive will be.
Well, I don't know, like with a
Destroy the
multi-based
core.
game, I feel
Make those
like everyone
guys
should have
pay.
access to it, because people can just sit and screw other people out of stuff. So it takes longer to farm things. Gotta go this way first. That other way. But that's like coming into like, I get public dungeons. Because it is a public dungeon, so you're gonna run into like other people. So if they kill enemies before you, etc. Public dungeon, it is what it is because it's a public dungeon. Little dungeons like what I'm currently doing now, I feel like it should be kind of like solo-ish.
That was just another form of public dungeon.
Well, yes, but I feel like they should. Because sometimes you'll come in and there'll be like other people in here, and you're just like, have like no chance. You gotta like just wait. Okay, seems just, okay.
Which I understand
just
what
keep
your
respawning
point on that is, but I caution you to do it that way.
Well, with a game that does monthly memberships and basically has you paying for like anything and every little thing that's not included, I think they can afford to do it.
No, that upkeep on the back end is expensive because they need to spend thousands of dollars on more servers to be able to handle the instances and whatnot. Like I said, I understand what you're saying, and I agree with you that they should be more of a, you know, an individual instance-based thing, but at the same time, I can understand it from the company's standpoint. It is the company's goal to make money and not spend money where they don't necessarily have to. I see it from both sides. As the player, yeah, it annoys the crap out of me too that I run into people all the time when I'm trying to do that little delve. And I don't know about you, but I'm lost in my delve.
You're lost.
I guess it's not really a delve, it's just I'm exploring the mine. But
Do I need to come help you?
no. I suppose as long as I just keep going down. It's one of them that has a bunch of like gas pockets. And you work your way down further into the depths.
It is like totally dead end. Down people!
Let's go.
Which means they came from this way, so what I'm looking for will already be cleared out, so I can just kind of smack it because I don't have to worry about a boss. And then I can come back down this way. And I think that might be... And another thing, like if they see, like, they can figure out, like, what you're doing, and you're trying to do something, and they can aggro things and bring it to you, so you're unable to, like, do what you need to do. That's another thing that irritates me. Good in here. I should be able to.
Nothing with
Damn companion. Well, vines. Okay, let's see. So now we gotta backtrack. I'm assuming we could swim through here. Straight off the cliff. Oh! Yay! We survived! No. It's always a hit and miss. Oh no, what happened to my companion? I guess they didn't want to. Oh, there they are. I forget they disappear when you're in hot water. Okay. A little bit confusing, but now my big giant blue circles are gone and it's showing that I gotta go back up and in where I basically just came from. This way. Or maybe it's... yeah. Yeah, because this is where we just came from. Like, we went in here and around all this already. Yeah, so it's just having us come back in here and go right back out where we just came out and jumped off the cliff. Follow this back around again, I guess. Am I going the right way?
Time to bring the lightning!
So this is where we just exited. So we're back up here. This is where we ran and jumped off. Which is now it's showing the blue circles again.
Maybe
Does
we
that ever
gotta go
happen
to
to you
a
when
different
you're
blue
doing
circle.
missions and it's like it drives me nuts?
Yeah, this quest that I was just working on. It
So
was a quest where
now
I had to go find, like, it said obtain blah, blah foreman's key, obtain so and so's key. Well,
So now the second that we jump off to head towards those blue circles, they're gonna vanish and it's gonna want us to come back up here. And these are like missions that aren't even anywhere near where we're currently at. So we're gonna just go ahead and jump down and head over to those circles and see if it'll trigger. If not, then it's just gonna be one of those. Or is it gonna want us to come up and around? I guess we don't really have to jump up and go up and around this way. Fight already over there. Across the bridges. Just run through everything. I'm just like, eh. That's how this bitch is gonna roll. All that and not a single one of them had loot? Sheesh. Sakes. Okay, so this is a boss.
The coral will feed on your life.
Still hiding in a seed pod? That's cheating. Well, technically, I think the necromancer can morph into a skelly. So what's going on? This isn't gonna end well. I better not die, damn it. Oh, that's son of a bitch. It's kill you quick.
They're in for it now.
Sheesh. I need a pay raise. Okay. We're not even to where we gotta be yet. That was just the
More of you
dungeon's
vile serpents
boss.
to fight. Good.
I'm just getting started.
Over here, quickly. I don't know when they'll be back. Thank the eight you're not... Sergeant, that would... Either pick yourselves off the ground or let me carry you.
They're so
We're
easy,
getting
you
out of
could've
here.
opened
Sergeant Brusick's waiting.
You don't appear to be one of these green serpent ruffians.
Not able to.
Shame.
I think that
I was
probably
hoping to
has
notch
do
an
with
even
him
20.
Here.
Since you're the first person I've encountered in this damn jungle who isn't Lady Aaron. Ah, I come to think of it. Look
All
around.
right, I'll look around.
Bone
Yeah.
Scar was here before they moved him.
When you see
I'm
a
sure
shiny letter and you
fights
can't pick
like
it
a
up
giant.
because there's a quest given.
That sounds like Ernskar. And he's at the the Scald King's axe. Let's find Queen Irene, shall we? All that dead lout had was this bottle of wine.
Okay, I think we're getting here. Oh, I wanted let them all out. Do I just jump?
Ugh, sour. Yeah, if I were to break an ankle making this jump, Queen Maria would kill me. I'll go around and meet you outside.
And reloading. Seems pretty close. Be out here. Ooh, that could be cool. Bring it back up. If we go down.
Ha! If Eslan told me what happened, is it true? Oh, it does, my... How's more? Well, you were helping. Like I said, what happened here was out of...
Are you going to enchant something with that? Can I watch?
Okay, then we gotta go and talk to this giver.
Good to see you still well, Emmerich.
And
It's you I'm looking
Irene.
for?
Nice, cat.
Must be,
I
'cause
say,
it
friend,
disappeared. I'm not seeing
let's
it.
chat.
See what Emmerich wants. He gets grump. When my father...
Maybe. No, it still shows. Get the right thing selected here. Ah, there he is.
I washed up alone, and now over my... That's a good question. Not for me. I have heard that... What does a High King... That's a good... Not for me.
Which one is it gonna be?
I washed up alone. Don't worry about me. I'll meet to the coin fort.
Let's
Shall we
find the
journey there
correct
together,
Chat
Irene?
line to trigger.
Casca will run ahead and clear the path. I'll make my own way there. I'll see you at the fort. Do try to keep pace with Casca, Emmerich. She'll keep you safe.
And she's gone. Again. Don't worry about me. I'll just take the long way.
Hello! The question is... It seems like we could just swim across there, but I highly doubt we'd make it far without being eaten alive.
Yep.
So when in doubt, let's figure that one out, huh?
The piranhas eat you. As you swim into
Right.
the deep ocean.
I think it'd be cool, like, if you were able to, like, dive, collect stuff, like, in the water. That'd be fun. Like, treasures out in the open there. Ta-da! All these goodies, gotta collect them. You know, I've been seeing like a lot of like different Pokemon lately
Oh?
that I know I haven't, that I don't have. And I'll be like, you know, poke check to check and it'll be a big old red X. But I haven't had any luck getting any Pokemon lately either. So I'm just like, well, you're new. I clearly don't have you. I'll waste a ball trying to get you, but I know it'll be a fail. Oh, this public dungeon down here? The Ghost Haven Bay, I think. Dude, I went in there. I was a bitch. I had to sacrifice my companion to be able to finish my missions. This Crimson Coin public dungeon here in High Isle. There's, I want to say it was this one. I could be wrong. Yeah, it is this one because the hedge. There's a hedge maze and there's a boss in that hedge maze. And one of their, like, you know, you start to kill them and then they trigger their second act because it seems like every game they got stages, so it goes into the second stage and you get this like red tornado thingy and it will fucking kill you over and over and over multiple times. But I don't know how to deactivate it to continue to kill the boss, because it seemed like the boss itself wasn't the problem, it was the fucking tornado thingy that they utilize was the problem. Hello, people.
No clue on that.
Truth be told, this is one of the most relaxing diplomatic missions I've had in quite some time.
I always see like these random flowers sometimes. I'm like, ooh, I could probably pick those up. But then it just turns out to just be basic, boring flowers that you can't actually pick up.
The High King most definitely agrees. Lead on, my foul captor.
Come, Casca. Let's see how much trouble we can get into.
They captured one of the nobles. You, bring that prisoner inside at once.
And
Sentry, unlock the gate.
Dun dun dun.
I'll draw the serpents out. Be ready.
Sound like a little mini.
Hands off, you bastard!
Whatever here. Or like hideout maybe.
That's one of the nobles dished you once.
High King
Come on,
Emmerich
Brit.
is
Grab it.
no one's prisoner. Steady, my friend.
I just like instantly just start running around trying to leave.
Attack!
Pew 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 pew.
didn't want to pick that up.
Big mistake.
But also, I don't know, it doesn't like totally annoy me, but it does annoy me. Like when you go to like quick loot on like the little barrels and stuff like that, then you end up gathering like the useless little gray items and you're just like, ugh, that's not gonna sell for anything.
That and I will cause a distraction. Go find Prince Enscar.
Like what I just ended up picking up off of that one. I think it was like a weapon. I try to block, and sometimes I'm like really good. I can time it just right. But 96% of the time, I'm a total failure. I get knocked on my ass. It is what it is. Constantly be looking at it now. I wish it had like a Wakey wakey! Nightmare is here.
The Ascendant Order won't make good on their promise if he's dead next breath.
But I don't think it's gonna like really signal until I'm like really close. Oh. I thought that was a dead body. Are you pretending to be dead?
I am Prince Ernskar. And we win with Sungir once. It feels good to be armed again. I've missed you, Sungir.
I'll get Irene and Casca. We'll wait for your signal.
Up and away! Not that way though. That's just a dead end. It's okay. We got here. Here's a good guy. Give him a treat. He's a good boy. I think he's like off in the bedroom snoozing away.
I forgot what I was going to do today. I just remembered.
You didn't remember what?
I just remembered I was gonna stop by someplace today, but I couldn't do it earlier when I was out because I didn't have my pup with me.
Interesting.
Because I told her we would go check out to see about some treats over at North 40 store.
Gotcha.
There. That's this.
be nice if I was a little bit closer to actually smack them.
I won't allow you to escape.
The longer you stay still, the quicker
Find a way
you will
outside so you
die.
can signal the ship. I need a moment.
Target is not
Guess
out of
I'm
my
not
range.
as
Delete.
recovered as I thought.
Are you tired? I get it. He doesn't want to. We're gonna fight our way. It doesn't really show exactly where to go. I'm assuming I go this way. Down around towards the dock. We roll down the stairs. Like, kind of see the car now. Because we're a big, bad boss, yeah. You didn't see that happen. Who would have seen that one coming? Come on. Like, there he goes. Sheesh. Nope. See, we got another one over here. We had like 3 little bosses. Damn. No wonder my health is just like, yeah, sucky bitch, you're gonna die. Oh look, now the guy decides to come and help me. No, just might ran away. Oh my gosh, this is not. I have like no stamina whatsoever, so I can't heal. I can't. And this bozo, he just comes and goes as he wishes. He's like not really of any use to me.
nothing reach us through this storm.
Gosh. Indy didn't even have like anything good on either.
Waves and storms. Heed my call and still your fury.
It's working! I don't believe it. She actually did it.
We're free.
Onto the ship, quickly.
We got them all, even Casca!
The Ascended Magus and his lord are cowards. Hope is for poets. The Ebonheart... Good. Someone... The Ascended Magus. Privately. Hope is for
I
poets.
hate when they got like so
The
many
Ascended
like
Magus and
lines.
his lord are cowards. Of
This
course.
person has like 4 lines that you can choose from.
move.
Okay, there we go.
A
You're just
daring
like,
rescuer, clean.
it didn't matter which one I picked. Just shut up. Let me go, man. Gosh.
As depressing as it sounds, that... Oh, of course. I am. The old ways of...
No, not the right
When my
one.
father... When my father... As depressing as it sounds. Between...
Okay. Just on a boat, out in the middle of fucking nowhereness. I'm assuming I can use the steering wheel. Take me back to where I gotta go. I think it'd be cool if you could like color code your missions, or like each zone missions had like color code. Like for example, like I'm out in High Isles, but I want to say I think I have missions in another zone. So the little like bag where you're supposed to go and follow will sometimes show up black to signal, oh, if you go this week, go and do a mission this way. But more than likely, that mission is going to take you to a different zone or like a boat or somewhere else to go to. I wish like it would like, I don't know, signal like color codes. Like green, it's in this zone. Red, you're going to leave this zone. Kind of like dailies. Dailies are like blue, signaling that they're repeatable, that they're dailies. Or what really annoys me, like all these little black diamonds in here in this town. The question is that an actual mission for the zone I'm in, or is that a mission to start me on a side mission for a different zone? Those ones irritate me. So I normally, when I go to a new zone, I'll try to run around and collect every little black diamond in that little town, and then open up my journal, and everything that's not in that specific zone that I'm in, I will abandon. So it's not taking me away from the zone that I want to be in. But if it was color coded, it would signal that that's going to take you elsewhere, that it's not in the zone that you're currently in. I know. I just like to be difficult.
Walker, Lady Arabelle wants to see you in the courtyard, out back.
Get this handed in, and we'll test and see what
Well,
that
here
does.
comes our hero now. Well
But
done,
it
my
is
dear.
about that
Excellent.
time.
Who wants a drink?
Good.
Windhelm
So Prince Ernskot, thanks to you. Oh,
We're safe for now.
Does seem like I got a new
And
bow.
Mistmouth Cave lies on.
Will it
we
be
sit on our
better
hands?
than what
The
I
Dominion can crush the Ascended Order with
Hopefully.
one fell blow.
I will not allow the Dominion to land warriors on Breton shores. The Daggerfall Covenant will handle
Yeah,
this matter.
that was
Summon your fleets and I will leave.
high level?
The Ebonheart Pact
Like
will
it?
not negotiate under threat of attack.
Patience,
stuff we
please.
need to, like,
This is a delicate situation. Let us handle this. Now go with
sell
Jakan.
and whatnot.
He'll
Oh my
see you to a
gosh.
safer location.
Whew, that was exciting.
Vacate out of this building because we gotta go through a door,
There. I recharged the medallions.
be an
They can be
actual
returned to the
loot.
delegates.
Okay. So I'm not seeing. Okay. Wow, we gotta go all the way up here. That was gonna be one of those. We'll probably just fast travel here and then just run all the way up. It's crazy. Crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and test out. Dun, dun, dun. And hopefully this just isn't a total fail. So I'm about to hit this pause live stream button and see what exactly that does. Yeah. I think, yeah, guessing couch potatoes. Or it'll just like legitly just freeze things. And then I could like still move and then like just unpause. If that makes sense? Like it just freezes. We don't know. So we're about to find out. And then we'll resume. And that's where it's gonna like totally go wrong.
Back in the game.
Talking. Was it back in the game? Because it still shows couch potatoes. And
That's because of your
I'm
play.
back. So I don't know, like couch potatoes just fucking couch potatoes, you know? Like, I would have probably just preferred it to just freeze my, like, the game as if you just take a screenshot and it's just showing you the picture. You know?
No.
Instead of the couch potatoes, but it is Twitch, so couch potatoes it is.
I'd rather see
I
couch
feel like
potatoes personally. Me personally. I don't like fucking frozen screens.
Oh my goodness. Does the couch potatoes, well, you wouldn't really know that it was frozen.
There's
you know?
actual
You
movement
would just
in the
think-
picture. Very slight bits of movement in it.
Depended on like the way you're looking at it. But if I was to like, I don't know, look up this way and just have nothing but sky, you're not really gonna notice unless you're like really paying attention to the character. But then, you know, you gotta figure out, go into first person mode here. You wouldn't know. And just look up at the sky. Are you gonna know? Yeah, because it's clouds and stuff tinkles. So better just stare at this wall here where there's no movements. Oh my goodness. Horrible. located. I could find out where that one's actually located. I feel like I'm not really sure. So that's like in another area, but in High Isles. So that's gonna be like that's gonna be out. Let's see. So that's gonna be like out on like one of these random little islands out here. Or like even like this one here in the middle it could be. But I feel like wherever that one those ones are gonna take, which are in the same location, that's probably gonna be my next direction for that. But as all good things, they must come to an end. Until next Thursday. So, yeah. Not sure what I got going on that day.
Light 2.
Dying
Light 2.
Dying Light 2. Unless we gotta change it at the last second because currently, today was supposed to be a Roblox day. And they're playing random. But Roblox is gonna hit and miss if it's gonna take your party members with you into a game or not. Sometimes we don't have issues. And it takes Llama into the game that I load into just fine.
And others it doesn't, and it's like
Others,
impossible to
he's
find
just
out
like-
which one you actually went into.
Well, it's not that bad, but
No, some of them are like impossible to find out which one you actually went into. Because like half of the pictures for the games are wrong.
yeah.
And then you're trying to tell me the
Roblox
name,
is deteriorating.
and then like you're in the game and trying to tell me the name of the game, and so I'm looking for that, and then it's taking me to that completely different game. So yeah, it can get really frustrating. It's like, yeah, if this would just like, take me like it's supposed to, it'd be so much better.
I gotta keep it moving so it doesn't like time out and kick me off my character selection. Because the second it does that, you're gonna get couch potatoes again. But no, I like, couch potatoes are like outdated. They need to be updated, something new, or like, I don't know, give a couple of preset options that you could pick from.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. That way.
But also, I could hear Twitch's response. Well, if you want to do it that way, use OBS and do your overlays and blah blah blah.
That's
yeah.
why I pay $8+ for this.
Light
and
stream.
that. Is that what it is, light stream?
Yeah. Like if you want to do things that way, you got options to do it. We don't need to provide it for you. I mean, not saying that that's what they would say, but I can totally see him saying something like that.
They'd rather just collect their money instead of putting more money into it. It's what it seems like with Twitch. But,
we didn't say that.
Oh, I totally said that. That's why they always advertise the big Twitch people and whatnot, because there's more money to be made, unlike,
well, yeah,
the lower ends, which I get it and whatnot, but I think there should be an option to promote both. Why not? Because one makes more money than the other. That's the big why not. But it is that time where I say my farewells, my goodbyes until next Thursday, where we will be playing Dying Light 2, which will be entertaining because that one.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
And there's been
So,
updates.
oh, there's been updates? Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I was looking
yeah,
at
there
my
has been
updates. I
updates,
got
but...
another update to push on it.
So it'll be one of those, I probably gotta log in sometime between here and there and hit buttons and pretend I know how to play the game when it comes to Thursday.
That I don't know how to do, especially if we have to glide anything.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, we'll leave that up to Llama to look up because he's the one who's usually telling me how to do that, because I'll be like, I don't know how to do this as I'm falling to my death.
All I remember is that you gotta hit the vents as you go, and I always seem to miss the vents. Because the vents push you back up into the air.
With the vents and stuff, it's once you jump off the building, I don't know what to hit to glide before I smack.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, with that one, I always kind of had a little bit of an issue with the gliding. Compared to like the jumping in Dying Light 1, I didn't have so much of an issue, but anyway.
Oh, an aBee.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that right
You'll
away.
need to remember that. That's the first thing I remember. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm a professional bitch. I just don't know how to prevent myself from falling to my death.
Well, that's any game for you, though.
Has there been any new DLC for that game?
I don't know. There's been updates since the last time we played, so I don't know.
Yeah, so I'll get stuff looked into and whatnot and make sure my game is as updated as possible for next Thursday, and hopefully we don't run into any issues and have to switch it up at the last second like today.
Let me just go to Dying Light 1.
That's not multiplayer.
Dying Light 1? Yeah, it is. There's just certain parts that's not multiplayer.
Oh, it is?
Like certain boss fights that you had to do solo. Like run up the tower we had to do
oh my
individually.
Gosh, that last section.
Yeah.
That last part is, oh my god.
Or the part where you gotta run to the race over to the dam and up the dam.
Yeah, that's the part that I'm thinking where you gotta like drive all the way across the bridges, across the thing,
Yep,
and then
to
you
get
gotta,
to
like,
the
race
dam,
up
and then you gotta run up the dam before.
parkour up. Yeah.
So there's 2 parts to that as well, and I think we kind of completed both of them. There's like in town, and then there's the country, if I remember right.
Yeah, everything's like main mission wise was completed. I don't know about like every achievement or every little side mission. I don't think was 100% completed, but yeah.
I'm just saying we could always use that for a backup. So.
Good. Dun dun dun. Okay. Enough is enough, and I must go. So, as always, be happy, be kind, and thanks for watching.